Okay, so this video, as you might know from the title, whatever I make the title of this video is for the people who are wondering, what the hell am I going to do next since I finished my nakshatra series? Well, to be honest, I'm going to have to take a little break from making, probably astrology videos twice a week or every week or whatever, because what I need to do is study. I am a bookworm. What I do is I read a bunch of astrology books. I practice what I learn with other people on their charts and see how it go. And when I have something deep and meaningful to share, then I make a video on it. And when it came to the nakshatra videos, as some of y'all probably noticed, they was real detailed, and that's because I did some homework. I did some studying on them and shit. And I want to try to have the next videos that I make outside of the nakshatras, I want them to be just as good as the nakshatras, if not better. But I know that's going to be hard because the nakshatras are so deep and detailed and ain't that much information about them on YouTube and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, one of the things that are on my mind for the future for when I do make my videos since this nakshatra series shit is over, is I have aspects on my mind, you know, planetary aspects, because sidereal aspects to be more specific, not the tropical aspects, because the Vedic sidereal aspects are way more simpler than the tropical ones, where you got the sextiles, the trines, the squares, the oppositions, and all that good stuff. Like, you know, Vedic, we're going to talk about Mars's fourth aspect, eighth aspect, seventh aspect, Saturn's third aspect, Saturn's 10th aspect, Saturn's seventh aspect, Jupiter's fifth and ninth aspect, Rahu and Ketu's fifth and ninth aspect. And we're going to talk about conjunctions. More so in particularly, we're going to talk about Rahu and Ketu conjunctions. What happens when Rahu conjuncts a certain planet? What happens when Ketu conjuncts a certain planet? I will tell y'all right now, I do not know everything. I don't have the answers to everything. I just share the knowledge that I have with y'all to try to help y'all. I don't want to just say shit just to say shit and just get views and clicks. But I also don't want to say surface level stuff either. I want to discuss stuff in a way that other people haven't discussed and made videos on before. So what else? We're going to also talk about Mahadashas. We're going to talk about the Vimshotri Dasha. We're going to talk about the Yogini Dasha. We're going to talk about the Gemini Chara Dasha. Yeah, I'll make a few videos probably on Gemini astrology. But like I said, I read like maybe 2 to 4 books on something before I make videos on it, because I want to feel real comfortable and certain that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So like I said, it might be some good inconsistencies because I got my own life. I got my own jobs, and I got reading to do. So it'll get a little bit inconsistent after this video. I might, every now and then, you might see me redo a few of my older nakshatra videos. Because when I started my nakshatra series, I just felt real cocky and real confident. And I was making maybe 10-minute videos, 20-minute videos. But then as I was getting further along in the series, I was like, damn, I figured out the way to really break down these nakshatras. Because some of the nakshatras, I just felt like I hit a brick wall. Like, I couldn't get a lot of information. But now I really know how to break down nakshatras and stuff and get a lot of information out of them. So, when I look at my later nakshatra videos and I compare them to my earlier ones, I sort of cringe. Because, like, these late ones, they're so jam-packed with information, and then my earlier ones, they don't really got that much information, and I feel kind of bad because it feels like I cheated y'all. So I might redo some of the nakshatras, and particularly I feel as of this video, I might redo Purvavasu, I might redo Migrashira, I might redo Pushya, and I might redo Hasta. Hasta is basically perfect, but I got a few little more tiny things that I could add to Hasta. Maga is one that I want to redo, but it ain't really too much more I could add to Maga Nakshatra. So that's why I'm sort of hesitant. But right now I'm sort of nakshatra out, because like I said, nakshatras require me to do a whole lot of deep research, and it's just sort of got my brain all fizzled. But like I said, what y'all can expect next is Mahadasha videos, aspects of the planets, conjunctions of Rahu and Ketu when it comes to planets, because I can talk about Rahu and Ketu forever and stuff. And I believe that is just about it. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it ain't going to be like my nakshatra. Just a very short video, and just tell y'all a little bit about, teeny bit about myself, if y'all even give a damn. But like I said, I noticed recently I gained like a quick damn near 200 boom in subscribers, because as I shouted out in my Ravy T video, this person named Lotus Magic, I don't know, mentioned my YouTube on Twitter, and it blew up surprisingly, and it gave me a whole lot of eyes, a new audience. So now I'll be typing my YouTube name on Twitter, and I'll be seeing y'all talking about how y'all be binging it, how people need to check me out because it's so deep and detailed, and I appreciate it. I used to have a Twitter. I was on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter no more. I lost my Twitter account in like January of this year. I got suspended, which is basically your account is gone, because you gotta go through hell and high waters to get your account back. I mean, your account is suspended. But social media in general, they've been cracking down on people when it comes to memes and copyright stuff. So yeah, and plus, before I even made YouTube videos, because I started making astrology YouTube videos in like April of 2021. That's when I decided to start making my YouTube videos. But before I even made YouTube videos, I was on Twitter for a while, sharing my astro knowledge, my spiritual philosophical knowledge from reading books and stuff. But I didn't really get no love. I didn't really get no love. I didn't really get no attention. All the major big name brand spiritual accounts or astro accounts got all the attention. And I didn't really discover the Vedic sidereal community, but I got tired of dropping knowledge. Like, I did planets through houses, I did threads on Rahu and Ketu, I talked about a little bit about the divisional charts and all that good stuff, but no one really, it didn't really get no attention. So that's when I got fed up and said, you know, instead of wasting my energy on Twitter, I'll start making YouTube videos. And of course, I'm unknown on YouTube still. But you know, that will change over time. All it takes is that one person, that one spark, and it'll spread like a wildfire, and everyone will see me, and people will appreciate the knowledge that I have. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I just want to get my knowledge off, because I feel as though I need to get the goddamn knowledge off. When I get tarot readings from people, my tarot readers, they're essentially like, people need to see me more, people need to hear me more, people need to see the knowledge that I have to offer more. So this is where I'm at. I'm on YouTube. Thought about TikTok, but that's a little bit too much shit for me to juggle. So right now I'm focusing on YouTube. Another thing, I thought about making videos on the planets through signs, but it's like after you didn't discuss nakshatras, do you really want, what's the point of, it's almost like what is the point of zodiac signs after you didn't learn about nakshatras? The nakshatras are really what you need to learn about, but and everyone does planets through signs. I don't see myself as at this moment doing planets through nakshatras, because I made my nakshatra videos so deep and so detailed that I wanted it to be so clear and detailed that anyone could be like, okay, he gave me the cheat sheet, he told me what this nakshatra does. So therefore, all I gotta do is just take the story that he told me about the nakshatra and apply it to that planet. I want to make I made my nakshatra videos. I want to try to make my videos in general in a way that you don't have to go and ask someone else what happens when you got this planet here. I want you to be able to figure out what happens when you have this planet in this sign, in this nakshatra, in this house. Like I said, I might do planets through signs, but they're not going to be nowhere near as deep as the nakshatras. But then again, ain't no one going to be able to explain the planets through signs in the way that I'm going to explain them either. So we'll see. But like I said, aspects, Mahadashas, and Rahu Ketu conjunctions are the top contenders for what y'all can expect in the future. Like I said, I do deep reading. I do deep reading on books, in the books on the subjects that I record. I just don't jump into shit and just have dry content. Another thing about me is that my least the least playlist videos that I am proud of is my Venus through Houses videos. But y'all probably seen that. But I know everyone loves and relationships. So even though I think my Venus through the house videos are trash, they got like the most views on the analytics because I know everyone loves love and all that good stuff. But yeah, when I was into tropical astrology, Venus to me was like how you express yourself romantically, but Venus is really only you if it's on the 1-7, if it's in Kendra houses, in my opinion. If it's on that 1-7 axis, that 4-10 axis, and if it's your ascendant lord or the Atma Karga, the planet with the highest degree, or if it's like touching your if it's like maybe conjunct your sun or aspecting your sun or your ascendant lord, then we see that Venus could sort of affect you. But what I've learned and see to be way more clearly, more vividly, is that Venus really represents the people that you attract romantically. That's what I have seen to be more consistent. So versus just going around, so versus me just doing, oh, you got Venus in this house, you'll express yourself this way romantically. I decided to go and be like, this is what you might see about your partner, but it was only so much information I could get out, because to really get a lot of information about someone's Venus, you need to see the sign and the nakshatra that is in, and then the house, and then what's aspecting the Venus, and then see how that Venus looks in the D9 Navamsha chart. Then you could be like, oh shit, this is what this person's Venus is going to do. So yeah, my Venus is the least knowledgeable series, but that's because I need a lot of information on the Venus before I can go and make a sound judgment. I'm trying to see what else. Other videos I might make in the future would be like, what do you need to see in someone's chart to see what can incline them to be a business person, an entrepreneur, because there's various planetary placements that could naturally incline someone to be like, okay, I want to do business on my own, I want to work for myself. So I might do that. I might do a video on, I don't know, in the future I might make videos on maybe how to predict when you might have a romantic encounter coming and all that good stuff. But for now, I'm not really focused on, Mahadashas. I know this is contradictory, but what I'm trying to say, I'm not really too big on like making a prediction like, boom, this is how you find out on this exact date that this will happen. And I'm sort of cool with that. Right now, I'm getting it all out my system of learning what makes someone a person. I'm really focused more so right now on what makes you you. That is what I'm focused on what makes you you. And after I get all that out my system, then we can focus on, okay, what type of career you should go for. When would you get this promotion? When would you get married? When would you get into a relationship? That will come later. And that's why, if y'all even paid attention to some of the later nakshatra videos, because I don't really promote myself when it comes to book of reading, because I'm more so just getting a high off of just dropping and sharing my knowledge, to be honest. And then even if you did go into the About Me section on my YouTube channel and click the link to go book, that is really only for you to have me explain your birth chart. Explain your birth chart to the best of my ability within like an hour or 2 hour damn near audio recording, but I know most of y'all probably want readings that probably be like, when would you get married, when would you find love, or describe your love life, or describe when would you get a promotion, or you want to go for this type of job, when could I see myself landing this job. Basically love and career, those are the two things y'all probably mainly want predictions on. When could this happen, or will I get married and all that good stuff. Well, for that, I can tell you about your love life. I can tell you about the type of career you could go for by looking at your chart, and maybe a few of your divisional charts like the D10 or the D9. But as far as giving you a prediction date, like, okay, these are the type of careers you could go for, but I don't see this happening until XYZ. I don't have that confidence yet. I need to brush up on the many type of dashas, the many different type of planetary systems. So for now, I'm just sticking with what I do know, which is breaking down your life and who you are. I might make... Yeah, I'm just throwing all my ideas at y'all, because I'm really just brainstorming and freestyling right now, but I also might make a series of videos on, like, the secret of ascendance videos, you know? What happens if your ascendant is this? Because your ascendant, what I learned, is super, super, super important. Like, your ascendant is very vital. Your ascendant, like, lays the foundation of what you will experience in your life. Certain ascendants are more beneficial for certain aspects of your life than others. But I need to get more experience with that, because I just know a lot of gems about certain ascendants. Like, you can make wonderful predictions and assessments about someone's life without knowing any planets. Just knowing their ascendant, you can make good general analysis about someone's life. But I'm trying to see, do I have anything else to say? I talked about the videos that I'll be making in the future. I talk about how I used to be on Twitter, but then my shit got suspended and I didn't really get appreciated on there. I used to do tarot, but like I said, astrology spoke to me more. And I don't see myself returning back to Twitter. I don't see myself returning to Twitter anytime soon after this video, because when I would get on Twitter, aside from me not getting to being underappreciated, not really getting booked or showered or anything, just no attention and stuff, I would get upset seeing big accounts. They would just say shit about planets and nakshatras, and it didn't make no fucking sense to me. Like, they wouldn't explain, they wouldn't show their work. When I talk about planets and signs and nakshatras, I like to show you my work. I just don't like to give you an answer. I want to show you the mythological lore and how I came to what I say, so that way you know that what I'm saying isn't bullshit. Because some people, they just say simple or silly stuff, and I'd be skeptical. It's like, how the fuck did you come up with that shit? And the audience is just eating it up. And it's like, how did you come up with that? Did you just say it out? Just say it? And then some people, they just say surface level, simple, basic shit. And I would get upset. It's like, this person just said this. They just farted. And they just post memes all day and shit posts on their account all day. But they get all this attention. While me, I'm applying hard-hitting knowledge and facts and giving you detail and telling you stuff about yourself for a low price, while you go and pay a crazy amount of price for someone who is more mainstream, and you don't get that knowledge. But yeah, so I don't know, getting on social media would irritate me. But even though this might sound creepy or weird, I be looking, like I said, I be looking at my fans. I see y'all. I know y'all all don't look at my damn videos, but it makes me feel good when I see y'all appreciate my videos and stuff. But I don't know, y'all can also maybe leave some suggestions under the comments of this video. Like I said, I won't get to all of them. If you want to know, I've only been studying astrology for 2 years, and I didn't start learning about nakshatras until like February of 2021. That's when I started learning about nakshatras. So all that knowledge that y'all got was from like a serious year, 1 year of serious hard working and looking at books. But anyway, here you go. This is me, a little bit about me, and I see y'all whenever I decide to make another video. Like I said, I gotta study, I gotta relax, and we'll go from there. See ya.